Two things before the video begins. One, I'm going to start streaming on the weekends on my Twitch channel, link in the description. There'll be more in the nighttime, but I don't want to create a set time just in case I don't make it. And two, this is a part 2 of a 3-part video. You don't need to watch part 1 to understand this one, but I recommend you do. On to the video. The PlayStation 2 was released in 2000 by Sony. I don't like this console. I'm just getting that out of the way from the start. I don't think this console is good, for one reason. The controller is terrible. I get more into that, but y'all need to know that from the start. I don't like this console. And yes, I am biased. The PlayStation started development in late 1994, but wasn't officially revealed until E3 of 1999, like the Dreamcast. Unlike the Dreamcast, the PS2 didn't come out till March of 2000. It was everywhere. It sold $250 million worth of games, accessories, and obviously the console on the first day alone, destroying Sega's $97 million. There's two big reasons because of this. One, it can play all PS1 games and new PS2 games. And two, it has a built-in DVD player in it when DVD players were expensive. But who cares about DVDs? Let's get controversial. The PS2 sucks. I hate it. I cannot wrap my head around this controller. These analog sticks, they're terrible. They're at the bottom and yeah, I know that's Sony's thing, but it still doesn't make it good. And they're concave, so my thumb thinks it's a goddamn slip and slide. The buttons are pressure sensitive, and who the cares? And this D-pad. This Nintendo Switch looking thing is so strange. These triangle buttons don't feel responsive at all. Now on to the games. Oh boy, the games are actually pretty good. There are some very solid exclusives like the God of War games, Gran Turismo, Kingdom Hearts, and who could forget the iToy games. But the non-exclusives, I'd rather play them on the Gamecube or Xbox. Speaking of the Gamecube, codenamed Dolphin at the time, was revealed in a press conference in Japan on August 25th, 2000, and released on September 14th, 2001 in Japan and November 18th, 2001 in North America. The GameCube made $100 million worth of GameCube products, which is a far cry from Sony's $250 million, and only just a little bit better than Sega. But over time, those numbers never really got extremely better. So the GameCube became Nintendo's third worst selling console, right behind the Wii U and the Virtual Boy, with its biggest complaint being, quote, its overall look and feel, describing it as toyish, and the mini DVDs not being able to hold as much storage as the DVDs used on the PlayStation 2 and Xbox. Which sucks because it's pretty dang good. I'm not going to spend too long on this because most of you who watch my videos are Nintendo fans, so you know the games I'm about to cover, but there's so many classics on the GameCube. Luigi's Mansion was a great twist on Mario release games. Melee is what people call the best Smash Brothers game, and sometimes even the only competitively viable game, which is not true. Metroid Prime is one of the highest rated games of all time, and there's so many Zelda games. Wind Waker, Twilight Princess, the Zelda Collection, which included 1, 2, Ocarina of Time, and Majora, even though Majora's not that good to play on here, and the Ocarina of Time plus Master Quest combo pack to make this the best console to play Zelda games on. And Sunshine, which is one of my favorite mainline Mario games, which I even like so much I put it on my top 10 list that no one needs to see.
Number 10. Super Mario Sunshine for the GameCube. Now if you're wondering, why Super Mario Sunshine? There's Mario 64 and all these other great Mario games.
Oh god, I need to remake that. And the controller. It's amazing. It's so good, Nintendo keeps remaking it. The GameCube even had the first good wireless controller in the form of the Wavebird controller that instead used radio frequency instead of IR. I have a special place in my heart for both these consoles. I grew up with both of them, playing the GameCube at my grandma's house and owning my dad's old PS2. And even though one gets better and better and better with time, and I have more problems with the other the more time goes on, I still love them. I can at least say both of them have Battle for Bikini Bottom on them, so I think they're the greatest things ever made.